that cream and the cream that was inside of the cream-filled Long John, you ask. Exactly.
Like another sprig of vanilla.
Exactly, to make it yellow like that. Exactly. So I was just like, I can't tell the difference.
But we had a fun weekend.
It was a fun weekend.
We had a fun weekend. We had a fun weekend.
Okay.
Like that.
Oh my God. I liked your song.
We talked about what we were doing.
Let it go.
You on the right?
Let it go.
Wi-Fi.
I am on the same. I am on the right Wi-Fi. Okay.
Well,
we might have just been freezing for a little bit, and now we're okay now.
So we updated the routers.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think the problem is, the problem is I'm not on the computer until until it's time to go live. So like it needs, it needs a minute to like reestablish its connection to the internet. So maybe I should just turn it on a little bit earlier, not right at 9:30.
That makes sense.
There's something to be said for being prepared. Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
Was that on a TV show?
No, I just off the dome. Fee's here. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa J. Glad to see you. Beth is here. Says good morning, Weathers and Wax fam.
Good morning,
JJ's here. Says good morning, guys. Gigi's here. Says good morning, Mr. Miss. How are you today? We're feeling great. D said good morning, good Weathers. Happy Monday. Same Z's. Dr. Wise is here. Says good morning, Wack fam. Kelly's here. Says good morning. Gail says good morning. Autumn and Richard.
Good morning.
Mom is here. Says good morning, y'all. Mom, are you still here? I know you were walking, and I was just like, it's way too cold for all that. Rosalind's here. Says good morning, everybody. TC says happy Monday. Heath is here. Says good morning. Good morning, Tammy. Oh my God, I love the leaves. Oh, it's like so fall.
That's perfect timing.
Exactly.
Timing.
Rhonda's
now
here.
I can forgive people for at least listening to Christmas music.
Yes, exactly. We've moved into that time officially.
Yes. Even though I'm still.
Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Joyce. Joyce is here. Says have a couple minutes. I'm glad you're here.
Hey,
Lashana's here. Says grand rising and happy Monday. #WhackFam. How's everyone doing on this beginning of the week? I'm doing good. I'm starting off in a hole though, so I got to dig myself out of it with my cheat days. I just gotta overcome.
Knew that, though.
Yes. So
that's why this week's here to balance you out.
Yeah, it is to balance out. Mom said still out walking. Oh,
I knew it.
So cold.
She had fingers.
Her Twitter fingers. Tiffany said, "Good morning, Wack fam. Hit the like button." You're right. Thanks so much, Tiffany. Jennifer says, "Happy Monday. Good morning from sunny Autumn, Richard, and Wack and Work America from the cool and sunny Florida." Okay, well, it's cool, but it is cool and sunny here. Right. I would say it's cold and sunny here. It's
cool and sunny in Florida is cold.
Yeah, I mean exactly. Anything you say cool, but here it's just that's cold.
That's Florida cold. Right?
Good morning, cool is Florida cold. Exactly.
You might have to put on
Good morning, Latanya. Hi, Stacy. Kathy P and AZ's here. Says good morning, White Fam. Countdown to Turkey Day. You right. Mm-hmm. Quite a bad weekend, but happy to be here with you guys. Well, we're glad that you're here. Hope everything went okay. All right.
Exactly.
He said I forgot to reset the clock on my laptop and sat here for almost 10 minutes trying to find the live. You have to reset the clock on your laptop. Usually it'll connect to the time.
Like a generator.
Yeah. Usually it'll connect to the network timing, but maybe if he set it to one of those time zones that didn't switch, maybe had to update the time zone.
This might be a completely off the grid laptop.
That's so funny.
Until he quits it off.
Exactly. Lisa said it's a whole 28 degrees in Northwest Indiana. I cannot.
That's cold, right?
Yeah, that is cold.
Yes, that's where walking.
Yeah.
It goes against you.
Yeah, we're walking and then we're turning right back around. We're walking outside, being
walking in itself is a fight.
And then turning right back around.
I don't think there's walking gear.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, and if there is, I'm just not the person that's going to be buying it, using it.
True.
That's all I'm going to say. So yesterday was my cheat day. Yesterday was okay day, not the best day, because once again, I just completely overestimate how much food I'll need. There was just so much food left over, and any of the options that I had available to me weren't quite bringing me a lot of joy. It was I could eat that, or I could eat that because it's there, or I could eat that because it's there,
But it was just Because it was there.
Because it was there, not like this is the thing I really want. Exactly. But the problem was I didn't really want anything. But I found myself, eating it anyways because it was there, Yeah. You guys, so funny story. I made a milkshake. I made a milkshake yesterday because I was like, volunteer. You know what my favorite thing is? Like, I love ice cream and I love, I like milkshakes, but cookies and cream milkshakes are my absolute favorite. And we bought some Oreos. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. I got vanilla ice cream and I got Oreos. I'm going to make my own cookies and cream milkshake. So I spent a lot of time, like I set out the blender and everything. And so I spent a lot of time scooping the ice cream in there, taking all the Oreos and breaking them up into bits, trying to put them in there, putting some milk in there, And then I was like, like running the blender because like the blender's not as strong as like the NutriBullet and stuff. I could already tell. So it was like having a hard time breaking up the ice cream and the Oreos and everything. But I still like kept it on for a while and I was like, oh, this is going to be this is a great milkshake. So then when it was over, I grabbed the handle and I was picking up the, blender thing to pour into my glass. Well, I don't know how blenders work apparently. And the bottom of the blender was not screwed on to the actual vase holder thing. So I lifted and the bottom was still in there. And so all of the milkshake came out the bottom on the blender. I was just like, no. So I had to pick up the blender and I dumped it all in the sink and I made a huge mess. And I was in the kitchen for like 20 minutes cleaning it up. And Richard was in here playing video games and he was none the wiser. Like, I spent so much time like sweeping melted ice cream into the sink. Like it was horrible, rinsing everything off. So I rinsed off and I cleaned up everything. And I was like, well, this is why I hate the kitchen. I hate it, So then I was like, well, now I'm going to make me a milkshake in the like NutriBullet. Cause I know all the parts of the NutriBullet. I know how they go together. So I had to get more ice cream, more Oreos, more everything. Like I wasted so much stuff. And so I finally made one in the NutriBullet and I poured it in a cup. And then I came in here into the living room and sat down and Richard was like, oh, you made a milkshake. And I was like, yeah, yes, I did. I made a milkshake. Yay. Not knowing at all that I had just ruined so many other ingredients right before then. Yeah, it was horrible.
So cute. It was the cutest little milkshake.
It was a cute little milkshake. The other milkshake I made was bigger because the blender was bigger. I mean, it was just so much more stuff all over the counter. Well, Dee said that's the worst. It was the worst. I was very mad.
Yes.
Jeffrey says Rams didn't win in the NFL. No, the Rams lost to who did they lose to? And they really got Atlanta. They got falconed. They were up like 17 points against, and then whoever came back. And I was sad because I wanted Justin Herbert to win, but it'd be like that sometimes. At least Joe Burrow won, and so I'm okay with that. So, they played Miami. Okay. But no, because the Rams. Oh, I'm thinking of the Chargers. I'm thinking of the Lightning Bolt. Okay, so no, that was crazy because the Rams were so much better than, I was like, Aaron Donald against Tua. You're right. No, okay, I'm getting confused. Because see, we watched them both on Hard Knocks, and so now they're just one big team to me. So.
Yes, apparently so. Yeah, no, there are things called.
They're just separate teams. Yes.
So they share a building.
But the thing is, we didn't watch it here. Like we didn't have it here, so we watched it on the Red Zone. So like I barely saw Tua at all. But then now watching Monday Morning Sports Television, that's apparently because he didn't do anything. Like Tua just stood there and let the Dolphins be great, and that's how they won. But yes, but it was the Chargers that were up by a lot, and then they got overtaken. So it was never the Rams. Yeah, God, that all hurts.
Well, it was two young quarterbacks.
Yes, exactly. Mom said I taught her better, y'all. Mom, hand to God, you did not teach me how to use a blender. Okay, like I never used a blender at grandma's house. I will tell you that. I'm just saying, there are just certain life skills, like using a blender and blowing my nose, that I did not learn until adulthood. So now the blowing my nose was more my fault than my mom's fault. But, in my opinion, I think the blender thing was like access. We weren't a blender family. We didn't blend things,
We have margarita
Yeah, like we weren't making homemade milkshakes, so we don't need a blender for anything. So yeah, Gail said I just broke a small Dollar Tree glass bowl in the bottom of my Vitamix this morning. I had soapy water in there and I was washing a small dish in it. Yeah, I mean I break things. I didn't break anything. I made a mess. That was the worst case scenario. It was like a mess in the kitchen where I'm having to like everything, and ice cream is sticky, and I was just like, this is why I hate the kitchen. Like it was so bad, but I had to power through and had to clean it up because I knew that if I didn't clean up immediately, like I would just be mad the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, and ice cream is one of those things that does not.
Yes.
It destroys everything.
Yes. So
sticky and it's moldy.
Dr. Y said Team Tua and way to go, Steelers and Roll Tide still undefeated.
Yeah,
I wanted the Ravens to win. Let's just call it. But unfortunately, the Steelers were just the better team.
I had the sanction in the house, Dr. Y.
Because they were down. The Ravens were down at the end. And I was just like, I personally do not trust Lamar to bring his team back. Like if the Steelers were down in the same way, I would trust Big Ben.
To watch it in the garage.
I would trust Tom Brady. I would trust Patrick Mahomes. There are a group of people that I could like trust on the reliability of them to be able to like throw accurate balls and get their people.
Veterans have been in the league decades.
Not Patrick Mahomes.
Well, he's a crazy unicorn.
So that's the whole point. Like, but I just did not trust. Like, I would have trusted, and I shouldn't have trusted Cam Newton. Like, there's just a group of people where I'm like, they're not going to be able to like be perfect enough to help their team the way they need to.
I mean, he did get all the way down and missed about one throw, so it wasn't like
no, because it was all the mistakes he made earlier that led to that.
You said trust in the final
to come back exactly, but see that's what I'm saying. No. LaTanya said my Eagles won. They were literally playing a high school football team. Like I mean, the Cowboys are not even a team. You sure
you got the right team this time?
Yeah, the Cowboys and the Eagles, right? Yes. Because that was freshest on my mind because they just played last night. You know, they get all mixed up in the early day, but when there's only one game to focus on.
Help me here.
What?
It's all over the place. It's all over the place.
Kathy said that was a feast day blender blunder. I'm going to make you the live favorite just for blender blunder. I really appreciate your commentary on things, Kathy. Like, it really just phrases things in a way I would never think to, but always brings me joy for some reason. So I appreciate that. Fee said my Seahawks and Bills won. Why are you a Bills fan? But that's okay. And also Seahawks. Yes. Just plain yes. But the Bills beat the Patriots, which kind of made me sad because, like, I'm just like, I want Cam Newton to be better so bad, but he's just not. He's just not. And that hurt. No, yeah, but I mean, I was cheering for Cam Newton. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's on the Patriots.
Dr. Y said those fights though. What was that fight that was the Saints game, right? Where the guy just came up and he like punched the other guy in the face, and the other guy was literally like unaware of what was happening. Like he walked up to him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit you in the face." And then the other guy was like, he literally looked at the ref like, did you see he just hit me for no reason? And then the guy had the nerve to, I'm going to hit you again and turn it into a fight. And the other guy was like, okay, I guess I have to defend myself at this point because you just attacked me for no good reason.
I mean, if you've seen the earlier replay, the other guy did
poke him in the face. Like he did poke him in the face, but nowhere near warranting. Like
if you go back far enough,
an aggressive attack,
you
like
always
that.
catch the second person.
We live in Buffalo. Well, then you can always
never catch the first person. You always catch the
always
reaction,
do that.
not the action.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, in my opinion, Dr. Y said fines and suspensions are coming today. You're right. Like, yeah, in my opinion, that guy did poke him in the face first, and then just went on about his business. You know?
Yeah, it was a very delayed reaction.
Yeah, exactly. So for him to run back up to him and hit him one time, the guy, had. At that point, it was so insignificant that he had forgotten about it and was like, why are you so mad at me? And so in my opinion, if I was the other guy, that's when I would have stopped. I would have been like, oh, it wouldn't have been nothing, But if the poking guy would have been like, oh, now we're going to fight, then sure, I would have been trying to bait him into a fight. And if he would have responded the first time, that's okay. But for that guy to literally shrug his shoulders and be like, why are you hitting me? and then you do it again, like you're having a one-person fight at that point. Like you're just like, I'm fighting you no matter what. I'm just saying it was so odd to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you get big guys on the field.
Stacy said, my cousin scored a touchdown for the Seahawks. That's awesome. Who's your cousin? Kathy said it'll be 94 in Phoenix today. We don't plan on doing winter this year. Sending all of you the heat. Man, I know, right? Yeah, for the last favorites. We're not going to do it.
Slice some of that
Tanya said, good morning, everyone. Cooked ribeye on the cast iron last night. Now enjoying some of my leftover steak and scrambled eggs and cheese with diced jalapeno peppers. Ooh, that sounds good. Honestly, no food sounds good. Like to me, I can't even think about eating nothing today. Like now's the best time for me to get rid of food because I'm just like, nope, don't want this. This is stupid. Nope, I hate this because I'm still so full.
You know what I'm saying? This is why you have your fast days after any time you have a glorious eat extravaganza.
Eat extravaganza. That's exactly what it is. I need a tissue. Gosh. Is it?
Your nose is a problem.
No, this is a piece of plastic. So I'm just going to go.
Your nose is a problem.
Yeah, my nose is a problem.
Your nose is leaking. That's what happens when you have eat extravaganza on Halloween. I think that's how that's going to go. Well, they said the Florida Gators and Mizzou were in a brawl as well.
My God.
College and pro were fighting.
This is what happens when it gets to this time of year, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Like when I go pick up Milton and Madeline with flip-flops on, like we're not there anymore, Autumn. Get over it, Like I know. Like Richard will be bundling up so much. No, like that's why my nose runs. I'm constantly stuffy. It's because I don't dress appropriately for the weather. That's why my throat's always scratchy. Like, and I'm just like, why is my throat all scratchy? It's like, because you don't wear a scarf, you don't wear a hat, you don't do anything. Like, be better, dadgummit.
I don't know that.
Yeah, no, he's always.
My bones start cracking if it gets too cold.
I know, right? My bones starts a creaking and a cracking.
Start locking up.
Oh my God.
Layers.
Stacy said number 83, David Moore. Well, way to go. That's way to go. Russell Wilson is.
He's on my fantasy team.
Look at that. Like hashtag fantasy connection. So yeah. Dana says today starts my 7 days of keto chow only. I'm so focused on getting back on track. That is so great. I'm also so focused on getting back on track.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. So today starts
your get back right.
Yeah, I'm not exercising today, but I am exercising every other day this week because my goals for November, work out 5 days a week, every week. 3 of those are weightlifting. 2 of those are cardio, right? So for my weightlifting, here's what I have decided. I'm going to do a 45-minute circuit, right? And it's more interval. We'll call it an interval circuit.
Ooh, that sounds sophisticated.
I am going to be doing, is it probably 16 exercises. So I'm going to be doing.
Wow, that's interval.
Yeah. So 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, right? Mm-hmm. So that is going to be like 1 minute and 15 seconds, right? So 2 of those together is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So 2 exercises is 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Check.
4 exercises is 5 minutes, right?
Makes sense.
So I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 4 exercises. Mm-hmm. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing those exercises twice. So that's what's going to make it 40 minutes. So I'm going to do my 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 45 seconds off. And so I'm going to be doing I'm going to start off with, I'm not going to say light weights. I'm just going to be doing medium weights. Yeah. Like normally my bicep curls really start to challenge me at 15 pounds. Mm-hmm. So this week I'm starting off at 12 pounds, like I'm not starting off at like 8 or 10. So I know that those are, enough. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting on lighter weights. But to me, it's all about how many reps can I do in that 45-second interval. I have a little worksheet that I'm going to be marking down.
I like that.
Yeah, and that'll keep me on track because it is, I got to get my muscles back. So.
Nice. I like that.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Cynthia said, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Today's my birthday, double nickels. Oh, geez. You and my mom. Exactly. You and my mom. Happy for you. That's so awesome. Nice. Are you doing anything in particular to celebrate? I would love to hear all about it. Happy birthday. Yay. Yes, happy birthday, Cynthia. That's amazing.
Steak dinner or something.
Melanie's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Work America. Missing you all.
Morning, Melanie.
Catching the replay, but I'm glad that you're here, Melanie. I'm really glad that you're here. So yeah, I'm committed to exercising this month and then just eating like normally.
Yeah.
I am going to try next week. I am going to try eating every day.
Nice.
I've decided I'm going to do that for a week.
Nice.
Lisa J said Scorpio season. No, if it's not Cancer season, I don't know anything about it.
I have no idea what any one of those two seasons are. If it ain't Leo season.
Leos are the worst. RAR, WARAWR. I'm so sick of you. Oh my God. Cece said, hello, Autumn and Richard and family. Sorry I'm late. Had a good exercise. You ain't never got to apologize for a good exercise. So, let's see. Beth said, I have gained some weight over the last few months. I have a weight. This is my emergency. Get your, stuff together zone. And I hit that. I've lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks, back in the yellow zone. That's good.
There you go.
Yeah. I have right now I'm living in the yellow zone. Like 175 is like, this is all you got, you can't really do much more than that. Yeah. Like, so the one, below 170 is just like, okay, we're good, but no, any higher than I'm in the horrible red zone right now, but that's only because of 2 days of bad eating. But I'll pretty much go back to I don't really have to work too hard to maintain this, which is 175 zone, like over the next week or so, but I'm still not where I want to be. So that is why I'm committed to, I think it's exercise related. So that's what I'm
the same way. Now that it's November, I'm going to move around some weights today. Get everything set up. I plan on doing more of a 3 sets of 5 different exercises kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to escalate the weights until the top.
Yes.
Each time.
Well, I mean, if I was a normal motivated person when lifting weights, I could do that. But I'll do 4 reps and be like, oh, this is stupid. Okay. Then I'll do 4 more reps and I'll be like, oh, this is dumb. And then I'll finish out the 2 so that I'll get in 10. It'll take me 2 minutes to do each set of exercises, and that's just too long. And so then I look up and it's like, I've been working out for 55 minutes and I'm like, oh, this is way too long. But if I would have just powered through and actually done them at a normal pace.
A good workout,
no, I can't do that.
55 minutes in the gym. Just getting started.
No. Fee says started a new workout program with a goal to lose another 20 pounds. That's awesome. What workout program? Did you just buy it from someone on the interwebs, the DVD? I love it.
It all works.
Gail said, yeah, Richard, we'll believe it when we see it on video. You're right. My husband ain't lifted narrow weight.
Oh, it's getting set up.
In a year. So no. Jennifer said, I'm back. Had to take a call. It's 61 degrees here in Florida. That is cool. That is
Hey,
Florida.
Jennifer.
That is Florida cool.
I know. That is really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. 61 degrees. That's really cool.
Man, Florida.
Shelly said, good morning, WAC fam. At work, just stopping in to say, hey, have a great Monday. I'm glad that you're here, Shelly.
Yay, Shelly. Hope you enjoyed your walk.
Shelly was on a walk. Did I miss that? Oh, okay. Love it. He said, I think we're about to start DDP yoga. I've heard of that. Now when you say that, it just randomly jogged some sort of thing in my memory. But I don't but I don't really know for sure.
So wrestling yoga?
Cynthia said, had a birthday party on Halloween in Brooklyn, and my part 2 birthday party is this Saturday night in the Bronx. Oh, you're hitting all the boroughs, ain't you, girl? JJ said, I'm exercising right now. I am a pound from the 180s, putting myself in a calorie deficit seems to be working. Yeah. Putting yourself in a calorie deficit will always get some weight off. It's just all about sustainability. Joe is here. Good morning, Joe.
And knowing your own body.
Stacy says, I'm on my 2nd week of Beachbody 10 rounds workout. Ooh, it's a 6-week program, boxing and weightlifting. Ooh, that sounds great.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
very motivated.
Oh, Cece says I've been enjoying step aerobics exercise. I love step aerobics. That might be one of the things I do on my 2 cardio days.
Nice.
You know, cardio is either going to be like step aerobics, it's going to be dancing, or it's going to be kickboxing. Yeah, it's going to be something like
fun
that.
And active.
Yes, absolutely. She said I love DDP yoga. It got me moving when I first started losing weight. I'll have to check it out. I love it.
What is DDP?
It's like some specific program. Okay. Maybe it's a person's name or something like that. So yes, exactly. Fee said I just started another OG P90X round. Yeah, great for toning. Yeah, P90X is great. I tell you, I don't ever know how I'll be able to do like a Drea roll. Like it is a roll named after the girl named Drea on there. It's one of those things where like, no, I can't do it because I will hurt myself. But okay, I'll show you what it's supposed to do. Okay, so you start by standing up.
The lesson.
Yes, and then the goal is to be able to come down to the ground. Oh my God, this is where I always mess it up, right? And then you're supposed to like not using your hands or anything, be able to like lightly sit down. Oh my God.
Just rolling.
And then be able to come back up.
Momentum.
And then not touch anything.
So basically use your core.
Yeah, like to like move
swing
and
back
like not moving. Like there's no way I could lay on the ground and stand up without pushing myself off the ground. Like it was crazy. I was like, how? And there they were. They were just going back and forth and jumping. I was like, that is some fitness right there.
That's a strong core and knowing every muscle.
It was
in your
amazing. Like I was just like, now those are goals. That's what I loved about P90X is there was like goals on there. Lisa said I may revisit Turbo Fire, but I really love Insanity. First of all, I love Insanity. Second of all, I love Turbo Fire. Like Shalene is my girl, but Turbo Fire was so intense, like where they had to jump and put your arms in a circle. I was like, Lord Jesus.
It just gets more and more intense.
Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. Yes, that is exactly what it stands for.
I remember. Yes.
Yes.
I was right.
Oh my God.
I know what I'm talking about a piece of the time.
Oh my God. Rhonda said, love step. Do it every Monday and Wednesday. So fun. Absolutely. Yes. So wrestling. I love that. So So I'm a big fan of Beachbody. I do like their programs. Les Mills works better for me right now, but maybe one day the goal is to like have them both. I think Beachbody on Demand might only be like $9.99 a month or something like that. But I love Les Mills on Demand. I really love Les Mills. Exactly. But see, those are all great little programs. Right? And I'm starting my workout.
Great ideas.
Yeah, well, no, everybody gave us great ideas. So so I am, but that's my little program that I'm doing myself. It's just like 45-minute interval, like weightlifting intervals 3 times a week with like 45-minute cardio sessions on those other days.
I'm gonna bring my lunch pail and my hard hat.
Oh my gosh.
Have to go to work.
And also just, like regular eating. Like, no, these past 2 days have just really, opened my eyes in terms of like, what am I trying to accomplish here? So.
I definitely don't eat like this.
Yeah. So
I'm maxed out early.
Yeah, something.
Ooh, my sugar load.
Yes. So there were some things that really were highlights. The Nord's Bakery stuff was a good highlight. And then let's see, the ice cream is always a highlight. I was really thinking like, what made me the happiest out of everything that I was eating? The Nord's Bakery.
All the pastries and sweet stuffs.
Yes. And then I did enjoy the ice cream. Like my ice cream sundae is just always good. I did enjoy the Reese's pumpkins, which were good. But the thing I loved most was the milk. Like downing everything with like a glass of milk, which is, I was like, man, I missed cold milk.
Like Santa.
It's so good. Exactly. Yeah. Like cookies and milk, the Oreos and the milk. I was like, man, just give me some more of this milk stuff, So yes, there were some other things that I learned too, just like way too much pizza, way too much chili, way too much, a lot of other things that I always just need to remember, stop buying extra things, And so that's, I just always have to remember that. Yes, it went well. So it was good, but it just always reminds me that I look forward to not doing that a lot.
Always says your eyes are bigger than your
He
stomach.
said 4 more minutes, then I got to leave for my second interview. I'm so excited, Heath. I know you're gonna kill it.
I know, right? Second interviews are always because they love you, baby.
Yes, and you're gonna go re-speak to the person that you know already. So
and I mean, that's just. I think second interviews are just to make sure you're not like a really weirdo and you didn't like fool them the first time. You know?
Yes. Yes.
Like just come in, do your regular same stuff. They'll be like, we got it right.
He's a real person.
We knew it. You check every box.
D said I was saying you need an intuitive cheat day. What is an intuitive cheat day? Like,
I think it means we keto cheat.
Keto Cheeto.
A yellow day.
Yeah, I see. I've been doing way too many of those recently too. Like, I just want to stick to my plan. And so you just mean like a keto, like over calories sort of day.
How did the pizzas make you feel?
The pizzas made me feel great. They were just like looming over me because there were so much left over, you know? Yes. Like the pizza was really good.
Well, last time I think me and your mom helped you.
Maybe that's what it was. Cause like, I was just like, why is there still so much pizza left? Like I was mad that there was so much pizza left. And I was like, I want to eat it, but I don't want to eat it. But like, I don't want it to go to waste.
You used to.
I mean, yeah, it was something like that.
Sounds familiar.
So, there is some pizza left over that Richard gets to have. We didn't even open the s'mores. I was just like, there's no point in introducing new like snacks because there's already so many snacks. We can wait till. Yes, I do have all the s'more stuff. So yeah, maybe we won't get any. Thanksgiving. Yeah. So like the good thing is also about Thanksgiving is we're not buying anything for Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving cheat day is except turkey breast. I mean, you could buy some turkey breast. I'm like, roast one turkey. Okay, good. And see, my husband's gonna roast turkey, but like, I'm not cooking anything. Thanksgiving is a day where I just go pick up soul food from everyone, and just eat that.
Well, I think I will do one.
And it's also real food, which I think might be better.
I won't get like the huge, big, fat one. I'll get like a little bitty baby. Well, not a baby, but a smaller.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's good. So D says no, just a day where you have all the things you want, just without all the pre-planning, because then you end up with all these leftovers you couldn't eat, and there's nothing more depressing than that. You're right.
So just a spontaneous cheat.
But see, that's not good though. That's not good for me because I end up sitting with like analysis paralysis. Like, what do I want? Do I want McDonald's? Do I want donuts? Do I want cake? Do I want Burger King? Like, gosh, do I want like Chinese? Like, what do I want? I only have today. Like, I gotta make it right. Like. That's what happened.
That's how she would have woke up.
Yeah, exactly. I would have woke up frantic because I'm just like, what do I want?
She needs to
plan. I need to plan. Exactly. I just need to plan better. That's where I'm getting to. No, that's a great idea. I've tried that before, D. I just know that it doesn't work because I'm so like I gotta figure out what to pick because I gotta make it the best exact thing that I want, and
see, for me, I love that moment because everything's in front of you. I just sit back and be like, what do I want?
Yeah.
30 minutes later, I know.
Exactly. Tanya said pizza, it has to go. I only buy medium when I don't want it to last past today. I will wake up with the pizza on my mind the next day until it's gone. Yeah, I think I definitely need to do like a medium sort of thing.
I just need to not order one.
Yeah.
I just need to share yours.
Yes, exactly. Joe Ray said I get over wasting food. Sometimes it's okay not to eat everything. Yeah. So, things like I've already thrown away some things that I haven't told him about because he was like, you shouldn't throw that away. I could have given it away. But, and I mean.
What have you thrown away?
But, like things like the pizzas and things that I know he's going to eat, I'll keep, even though I really wish it wasn't in the fridge, but it doesn't. I don't really have the desire for it,
It'll be gone.
Yeah. So.
I have lunch and dinner for the next 4 days.
Yes, exactly. He has a lot of food between the chili and between the pizza, between the donuts that are left over. Those were particularly his donuts. What, that you throw them away, sweetheart?
No, I have to hold my nose and force myself to eat. What? I am not a pastry. I do like pastry.
That's what I'm saying. Just throw them away, though. Like it's literally half of 2 donuts, and he's like, I'm not going to get any residual joy about this, but I'm just going to eat them, so I won't waste it. That's what I've noticed is that my marginal enjoyment of everything increased, or decreased rapidly with every bite that I took. Like say that I'm at 0. And I take a bite of pizza, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And like, boom, like I hit the little, like the little, and so that takes my, the bell with the thing at the top, right? that takes my marginal enjoyment of the food to like 60. You know, the pizza was just like, that was good. Takes it to 60. Like when I had like a donut, maybe it took it up to like 80. You know.
So maybe instead of ordering dozens and whole pizzas, you just need like buy the slice and 2 donuts.
It's something like that, exactly. Because I would have a slice of pizza, and then I would be like, "Oh, this got me to a 60% on the happiness scale." Then that next slice of pizza would only get me to like 70. You know, like it's just like it's the increase of each thing was so much smaller.
I mean, that's how I was when I was a teenager till now. Like every year, I would just get satisfaction from eating less and less. Like I knew what I loved, so I didn't need to gorge myself on it. I was just give me a little taste, and now I'm good. I don't need 30 pounds of it. Just give me a little.
I mean, that's what I know. So I'm.
You're coming to my side.
No, but I'm realizing that it's the variety.
Samplers over here.
It's the variety that I like.
We are samplers over here.
You know. Yes. Tanya said, suggestion: get one thin crust pizza with the toppings you like, and for the regular crust, split the pizza with Richard. And make your side what you want. Exactly.
But you like both crusts.
Yeah, but I don't need.
I like both.
I didn't need that whole pan pizza. Like we can share it, you know.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. So my thing was,
and we could probably get a medium too. Well, like 2 mediums if there's 2 pizzas.
I ordered the one I ordered because I didn't think you would share.
I didn't want to share.
That's what I was saying.
No, like my plan was not to share. Like I wanted to be able to eat all of that pizza. I just really quickly realized I was just like, I'm not even gonna be able to finish this, and now I'm mad because I have so much.
I don't even eat a whole pizza myself at all.
I used to be able to. That's the whole thing. Kathy said, I'm obsessed when I have junk food in the house to eat. Former carboholic here. It will haunt me, so I just can't. Yeah, like it's going to be gone within the next couple of days, even with Richard eating it. But there's some stuff that I know he's not going to eat that. I know I'm not going to eat, and I'm not working on giving away, so I'll throw it away. No, Holly said, yes, your planning now needs to be less quantity and more tasting. Exactly. Less quantity, more quality. So that's one thing that I'm really, really going to be focusing on in the future. But I don't really even have, like, it's going to be Christmas where my next test will be. Because like I said, Thanksgiving is not even a day where I, like, buy things and figure out. It's just oh, what do we have here? I know we got stuffing. I know we got macaroni and cheese. I know we got rolls. That's all I need, you know?
And Thanksgiving now?
Yes. So, but like I'm not buying it, making it. So it's just like, it's not going to be in the house.
I'm going to make stuff. I'm not really big on the dressing. I'll do turkey and one side. I have no idea what.
Yes. One side? Oh, you're making, not that you're going to eat. I was like, what's turkey?
Oh, yeah, no, I'll make it. No, we're going to get it. Your sister's going to make the rest of it.
Exactly. You're right. Debbie said, I used to eat a whole medium pizza and drink a huge Mountain Dew. Oh my God, I can't do it. No, that's one thing. I just can't do regular soda anymore. So,
oh no.
Yeah. I haven't done regular soda in like a decade.
I was big when Code Red Mountain Dew came out. That was the only Mountain Dew that I was like, that's awesome. I love that. Burned out like a mud now. Like I can't do any soda at all. Like, you
really don't drink soda.
Yeah, I know. I just
he drinks like the Hawaiian punch drinks and things like that.
I just don't like a Cold Red Mountain Dew. Burn me out. I just like 2 liters. I mean, buy the
No, yeah, I can buy it. I have like a can or 2 of diet soda maybe a day, which I don't really need that. It's just because they're there. So.
No, I just don't do
Debbie
soda.
said I can't do regular. I have to drink diet. Same here.
I don't do soda.
I can't do regular soda.
That's one of those things that just like,
no. So, yeah, it was a fun day. I mean, it was great because of football and everything. But, like, I could just, but I mean, the eating kind of became more of a burden than something to enjoy. Like, I really was just like, man, I made a mistake again. Like, man, there's too much food. I said I wasn't going to do that last time, and I did it this time.
See, that's how I felt every time I went to the buffet with my family. I'd always be like, what did I do? I went the wrong direction. I should have got this.
What did I do? I went the wrong direction. Oh, my gosh. Cece said, are you fasting today, Autumn? Yes, I am. So. Yes, Melanie said, I'm trying 1 month only water. That's a great idea. Rashana said, OMG, I just finished Matt Fit's 15-minute ab workout. I couldn't have even done the thing is, like when I try to do MadFit's 15-minute ab workout, I would just end up standing there so long that I wouldn't get anything done because it's so intense and she just moved from one exercise to another so quickly that by the time I catch my breath, I'm just like, well, next exercise, you know.
It's like me doing Zumba.
And she's like, hold your plank for 45 seconds. And I'm just like, and 5 seconds in, I'm like, well, that's enough. And then I rest for 20 seconds. And then when I get back up, she's like, ding, ding, ding. I was like, well, there was that, you know.
So you tried.
Yeah, I tried, but did I though? You know, so that's why the beginner workout worked so much better for me because I could actually do the exercise for the entire length of the time, and then the rest was significant enough to where I could start the next exercise on time. Yeah, because like with her ab circuit, it's like you do something for 45 seconds and then you get 15 seconds rest, and I'm like, 15 seconds is not enough for me. This is Amber calling me again. She knows I'm on the live. Hello?
Joy.
What's up?
So here we go. So let's see.
So you can't call me in like 5 minutes?
Hey, Fee. Let's see. I don't like. Oh yeah, Fee said I don't like any of the sugar that gets in your teeth on regular soda. That is literally me. Like, and I think it was for the most part. Like, I used to like in college. I was a big Code Red guy. And then once you stop drinking it, you really do taste all the extra sugar that's in those things. It's just like, man, it just tastes like pure sugar water or liquid. There you go.
I was about to end. She got mad. She was like, end your live. I was like, right this second? Like, can I not end it in 5 minutes? I got a routine. Come on now. Exactly. Which I didn't even get to talk about. That's okay. So you guys, yesterday, and this is another thing. I just have no idea. Like, I did not eat. Oh, there's my mom. She's walking up. Yeah, so she's not even watching the live anymore.
I'm pretty sure she's freezing.
Exactly. Just trying to get home. Exactly. So I stepped on the scale. It was 190.0, a gain of 7.6. And I was just like, okay, that's what you want to do. Yeah. Like, I was like, so first of all, my weight just jumps up so much more drastically, even because there have been times when I felt like sick to my stomach. I was like, wow, I've eaten so much food and it hasn't gone up this much. So, I mean, this is just all like, man, was that worth it? You know, but once again, does this 190 actually represent anything about my actual weight? No. So it's not like you can like measure, was it worth it or not? Because these are not true representations of my weight. It's just your body's reaction to a different sort of quantity of food.
2 whole pizzas,
some
chili.
So I'm drinking nothing today. I'm already over a half a gallon of water down. Rashana said, did you talk about Twinergy? No, I'll have to talk about that later. I didn't even get a chance to.
All lodged in there.
Tammy said, good morning. I've been on and off so much lately, but I keep trying. I won't give up. Well, you can never fail if you don't give up. Like, it is like, just keep going, but it's all about consistency. You just gotta be consistent.
Exactly.
And you know, a lot of people think that the diet's not working for them or that they're not having good results. But if you're really being honest, you're not being consistent, you know?
Own what you do.
Yeah. And so if you were, then that's when you can really tell the difference, you know? 5 days in a row is not enough. 6 days in a row is not enough. I'm talking to myself here, you guys. Like, you've got to do it more consistently, and then that's where you will actually see the results. So, yes, Cece said autumn. Is it woman time? No, it is cheat time. It is just like stuff your face with everything because you want cheat time. Yeah, that is already behind us. So, looking forward. I'm not, you know, Thanksgiving is just like a day. You know, I'm not like looking forward to the next cheat day. I mean, I'm looking forward, let's be honest, I'm looking forward to taco trip. Like, I love keto food, you know, like, yeah, like I'm looking forward to my normal diet. So that's all that matters. But everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You only got a couple more days to vote. I know we haven't talked about that a lot, but like, go do it, you know? Yay. So congrats if you already have. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Yay. Bye.
Bye.